Welcome back to Primetime Local News, joined once again by Matthew Morin and Anton Amundrud, who are going to play in the first ever CFC Prospects game, brought to you by TSN. As we were just talking in the last hour, at the end of it, you guys didn't get to see it, unfortunately, because you got the Eastern-Western time mixed up. Since then, has your preparation for the game or anything like that changed, or has your mindset changed at all?
No, the mindset's really the same about you getting ready for a big football game. So, and now the time that we're given to train and go to the field and things like that, we're given time to do that. So, getting work in every day is a kind of an everyday thing.
Okay. And it comes. You guys are both participating with the Team Alberta program this summer, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So, does that finish up? I forget. Does that finish up before or after this prospects game?
After.
So will this be sort of a tune-up then, or does your training for the both games coincide?
It coincides mainly because you're training for the big football game, right? So, and for Team Alberta, you have 4 games in 10 days, I think.
Okay.
And the CFC thing is just one game.
And you guys, when do you officially start training with the other Team Alberta athletes for that competition, the Canada Football Cup?
I think we have our first weekend of practice halfway through June with the team in Red Deer, and then after that we go to the Canada Cup in July, start of July.
So it's still very individualistic until you get later into June then?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you guys kind of prefer it that way, or would you like to have more opportunities to meet new teammates? I know for yourself, Anton, you played in this tournament before, but would you like to have more opportunity to meet some of the teammates and generate chemistry, learn everybody's tendencies, or can you adjust pretty quickly?
Most of the kids that we're playing with right now for this U18 thing, I've played with before personally, and you get to make chemistry there in practices from, like, say when U16 happened. Back then when I made that team, I made friends with quite a few of the kids that are on the team now.
Okay. And then I guess would that go the same for you then, Anton?
I got cut from the U16 team.
Okay, fair enough. Well, as I said, I'll take your 18U team last year. Being cut, did that kind of fuel you to make this squad since? Was that a big
kind of put a
motivator?
chip on my shoulder. Like, I wanted to come back next year better and stronger to show that I can play at that level and make the team. So I made it back-to-back this year and last year.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And now for both of you, I guess, because you've both at different opportunities competed for your province, is that a particularly special thing in terms of the feeling you get when you take the field versus when you compete for the Barons or compete for the Red Dogs?
I think I'm gonna chip off what Anton said. It puts something on your shoulder, and you kind of got like the town on your back, and they're always riding with you, and you always gotta perform and show that just because we're a small town doesn't mean we don't push out talent.
Okay. Fair enough, which this town certainly has shown to do. I mean, we got a former Holy Rosary Raider just recently announced as competing for the BC Lions this upcoming CFL season. Really quickly, the Red Dogs championship game, that is this Saturday. It's too bad it's not here in Lloydminster, but you take on the Battle River Shock, who got really close to beating you guys a couple of weeks ago. What's it going to take to not only beat them again, but not be as close a scare as last time?
We've had a really good week of practice. We've been putting in a lot of new stuff on offense and new stuff on defense to stop their offense. So I think this year, this game, we're a lot more ready and prepared for them. So I think we'll be more than okay.
Okay. Any predictions on what the final score will be?
I think the Red Dogs will beat them out by a couple of touchdowns.
A couple of touchdowns. You heard it here first from Matthew Morin. Thank you guys for joining us, and enjoy the rest of the cast on Primetime Local News.